Sergio Ramos's men. It's a hell of a tough start, but they've shown they're fighting for their colours and their coach for sure as the Mexican recovers.
Well, there's a question whether they did that for Quique Setien last year, although maybe they saw the writing on the wall. Only 10 games left to go. This was a team that was still fighting it out for Europe, and then fell all the way to third. Slow start, bounced up to 9th, but in all honesty, between every moment of brilliance, there's been a mire of mediocrity.
Well, one of the highlights of this season was when they traveled to the Santiago Bernabeu and got the draw against the Merengues. 0-0. Fought tooth and nail that day.
One where it hurts, but jogs back into position. Joaquin. If that holds, but it won't.
It's the right idea, and it's applauded by Laurent Moran. Valencia man.
Talked about Carvalho missing. Juanmi also out with a foot injury, but for Zinedine Zidane, you mentioned Isco. We don't even really think about Hazard or Asensio, and they are both getting closer. Asensio reportedly about ready to come back in just a couple of weeks' time, and a couple of weeks after that, Hazard, and that's when the trophies are handed out.
Yeah, what a miss he is.
Zinedine Zidane has this team in competitive position.
Oh, Phil, I think you've got to state it more clearly. If Real Madrid don't win this Liga this year, then I think it's theirs to lose. And they've played all the top teams away, got them to come back. It's a massive confidence booster for them. They're balanced, they're deep, they're hugely talented.
One of the last 7. That was a couple of seasons ago. They have been making the Champions League their own, but they also fell short in that quest last year.
Lost 2 games this season against Mallorca and Levante. That's the difference. It's going to be awfully tight.
Left it on the cross and out for the corner. Canales over to take it. Of course, Sergio Canales, a familiar face, spending parts of 2 seasons with Real Madrid, although it's just taken him a while to hit his peak, and Betis maybe getting him right on time.
Great season last year for me.
A little too far for Joaquin.
Valencia.
In 19 when he went to the White House.
Remember. And there, what a talent he was. This is him on the ball.
By the way, it was a little strange as well. Given, I guess, the luxury of learning, Canales was expected to perform almost out of the gate. Bale on the bench today. Maybe we'll see a renewal. By the way of note, Zidane switching the wings. Doesn't tend to do that as much with Vasquez, but Vasquez over on the left now. Canales.
Zidane gives a lot of that.
Against his compatriot Marcelo.
Lucky.
Didn't quite catch it clean.
Good ball, Marcelo. Marcelo there leads to this good pace of possession, but Casemiro undressed again.
And takes.
Yeah, Casemiro, because that looked nasty as a rat bait in lifetime. The referee's right there, and Joaquin saw it the same way I did. You see.
On the way, Casemiro.
Let's have a look at this. The ball is controlled.
What do you think?
It looked worse in lifetime.
In the breadbasket or a little lower earlier. This one, again, when players roll. Casemiro does not look happy.
It's the joint I think they're examining here, Phil, as well. A mere flesh wound.
By the way, 9 cautions standing for the Brazilian right now. So it's Valencia next up in La Liga.
Great position for Joaquin to find his on-rushing targets.
Eight goals, 2 assists for Joaquin.
Good ball.
Driving it.
Got basically an open net to hit here, and his header is as sharp as a bag of wet mace. Look at this. Unbelievable. He thinks he's playing defence at the other end of the pitch. What a miss. That one is one for the ages.
Tao would have likely brought him back on, so a go-ahead goal with an empty net. Passing some of that Midas touch over to his keeper.
Well, staggering miss.
Well, it's been an interesting first half hour. We've still got another hour to go. All the way back to Courtois.
And the ball was dropping to him. It wasn't as if the ball was coming down. To pick his square on the net and missed it completely.
Take another look here. Didn't even have time to settle this.
Oh,
well, Ramos on it, but Robles with the apology for not finding the mark.
Look as if it was enough to cause a change in the lineup.
Valverde and James would be the 2 players in question. Might discount Mariano, coming off the bench for his debut last week, and on his first touch within a minute scoring a goal. I kind of have a feeling Zinedine Zidane's going to go back.